1920. A basement in Chicago's South Side. An Italian man is counting a stack of damp bills with fingers stained in tomato sauce. On the table sits a plate of walnut sauce spaghetti. The noodles have gone cold. The sauce has hardened into a dark brown film. He doesn't care. That meal was never meant to be eaten. That meal was proof you were allowed to sit at that table. This is America under Prohibition. The moment the 18th Amendment wiped alcohol off every table in the country, it also shredded the way Americans ate. Fine restaurants shut down. Bars moved underground. Millionaires and mobsters sat side by side eating caviar, while 200 miles away in Appalachia, a moonshiner's wife was baking cornbread with pork cracklings to feed 6 children. Today, we're counting down 30 of the most unhinged meals from the Prohibition era. Number 17 will make you question the limits of human desperation. And number 1, it's not even a dish. It's a religious ritual. Before we start, subscribe, because this only gets darker from here. Number 30, peanuts and pretzels at the bar. Every speakeasy had a dirty bowl on the counter, peanuts inside, pretzels beside it. No plates, no napkins, no hygiene. A dozen hands, hands that just touched cash, hands fresh off a factory shift, hands that just threw a punch, all reaching into the same bowl. These weren't food. They were a mechanism. The salt was deliberate. Every grain was a hook pulling you toward the next glass of bootleg whiskey. Al Capone's speakeasies, over 10,000 across Chicago, all sourced their peanuts from the same man, his friend Leonard Japp. A pound of peanuts cost a few cents. The return? 2 extra drinks per customer, each drink marked up 10 times its cost. That wasn't a snack. That was a money printer. Number 29. Deviled eggs on a speakeasy platter. Boil an egg. Slice it in half. Scoop the yolk. Mix it with mayonnaise and mustard into a pale yellow paste. Stuff it back into the white. That's a deviled egg. The name sounds sinister. The recipe is kindergarten arts and crafts. But inside a 1920s speakeasy, it was the perfect food. One hand holds a drink. The other holds half an egg. One bite. No fork. No plate. No need to sit down. A single egg cost about 2 cents in 1925. A full platter, under 20 cents in materials. But it kept customers inside for an extra hour. 1 hour meant 2 more rounds. 2 rounds meant another $1 in profit. Deviled eggs weren't there to fill you up. They were there to keep you drinking. Number 28. Oyster toast in the back room. If you could get into the back room, the one that required a second password, you got oyster toast. Fresh oysters, chopped and blended with cream and breadcrumbs, spread onto triangles of toast, then broiled until the edges turned golden brown. The taste? First, the crunch of bread, then the slip of oyster, then a wave of brine rising from the back of your tongue like the Atlantic flooding your throat. But oyster toast had a specific function in a speakeasy. It was a class filter. The front room ate peanuts. The back room ate oysters. Same building, same crime scene. What you ate depended on who you were. The back room was for the rich. The front was for those who made the rich their money. Number 27. Cornbread and buttermilk by the Still. Leave the city. Drive south. Keep going until the highway turns to dirt and the dirt turns to a gravel path beside a creek. Somewhere in an Appalachian valley, behind a collapsing shack, sits a copper still. Next to it, a man crouching. One hand holds a slab of golden cornbread. The other, a glass of buttermilk. The cornbread is made from the cheapest cornmeal, a little salt, a little lard. baked in a cast-iron skillet using the residual heat from the still. No sugar, no eggs. The texture is like biting into warm sandstone, dry, gritty, crumbling across your tongue. The buttermilk washes it down. Sour, thin, like liquid disappointment. But this was a moonshiner's working meal. The still had to be watched. The fire couldn't go out. You couldn't leave. One day, sometimes two. Just this cornbread and buttermilk until the batch was ready. One run of whiskey sold for $2 a gallon. In 1925 Appalachia, a farmer's total cash income for the year might not reach $100. One still could earn $50 a month. The cornbread fed the man who watched the liquor. The liquor fed the family.